Hello. Today I want to talk a little bit about how much use your lake house got over the summer 2025, and if you have possibly been thinking that it is time to downsize and maybe sell the lake house. And I'm thinking primarily of people that have lake houses as second homes. The second homes tend to be obviously places that end up with a lot of stuff that is accumulated over the years. Sometimes if you get a new appliance or a new piece of furniture, I think a lot of the extra tends to end up at the lake house. So not only is the family lake house filled with memories, but it is also filled with stuff, which can be very overwhelming. But on a super positive note, it is a really great time to deal with that now. Because now going into the fall, if you are thinking about selling the lake house, you have all winter to go through and to, weed out and make the house look good. When you are selling a lake house, you are selling a little bit of a fantasy. A lot of people that don't currently have a lake house and want a lake house had a lake house as a child. They went on vacation at the lake, they went to a grandmother's house, or they had a rental house that they went to. So when you're showing a lake house, you really want it to look as carefree as possible. You don't want somebody to go, especially looking to buy a second home, wow, this is going to be a lot of work to upkeep. Look how much stuff is in here. So when you show it, you want it to really to sell a fantasy. So one of the things that I definitely recommend is going through the lake house, and any items in the house that have accumulated that don't belong to you, maybe it belongs to a family member or the neighbor or anything like that. Really the first thing to do is to go through and make sure that everything at the house that doesn't belong to you gets given back to its rightful owners. Or maybe that there's some furniture or collectibles or something in the house that family members may be interested in. Then you could sort of put them on notice. Hey, thinking about selling the lake house. If you were interested in, grandma's dresser that ended up there, or that kitchen table or something like that, that they could start to collect it now. And to go through over the winter and not only start to weed out, but also to make any repairs. I don't believe in doing any major renovations or changing things, redoing bathrooms, redoing kitchens, things like that for future buyers, because you really don't know what their intentions are going to be. They might love it exactly the way it is, or they may do a complete gut job renovation. So for you to make any major changes, and then, you drive by 6 months after you sell the house and that brand new kitchen you put in is now being put in a dumpster. It's just very wasteful, and it's very emotional and expensive for you to be renovating a home and making design decisions for somebody that you've never met. So in most cases, I don't recommend that. So just to get started, I'm certainly welcome to come, give me a call and I could tell you what I recommend with the lake houses. I could come take a look at it. But the first two things are anything that is in the house that doesn't belong to you, get it back to its rightful owner, declutter, set the stage so that it looks its very best, and then go through and then fix anything that needs fixing. Broken window panes, leaky faucets, things like that. My name is Jennifer Ellis. I am a lake community listing specialist with Coldwell Banker Realty, and I'd be happy to help you list your lake house and help find somebody else that is going to love it the way you do, and maybe help you find another lake house or move on to a new situation. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.
Why do you